Well, good morning. Good morning, Bookum. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I was just thinking. Thinking? Huh. Now, where do we start our thinking at? Well, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about today, Shadricka, we could talk about our brains. Ooh, 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 hi. Oh, well, look out there. We have all these wonderful people watching us. I I hope not just kids. I hope some grown-ups too, because we certainly love to talk to everybody. And today I came up with the idea, because I've got a big head, as you can tell. Woo, he does, doesn't he? Well, you've got a fairly good-sized one, too. Well, yes, I have to have a big enough brain to big enough head. What's the matter with my mouth? I forgot that. My brain didn't work that time. I have a big enough head to hold my brain. We all do. So today we're going to talk about our brains. Ooh. Now, I think you may, if you have watched some of our other programs, you may remember the program in which we had a very big, long word. It starts with the letter E. And now if you know it, say it with us. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. Our brain is our encyclopedia, and we need to take good care of our brain. That's right. See, this is where our thoughts are. Like when I'm thinking about, I don't know, I'm thinking about bananas. I'm thinking about eucalyptus leaves. Ooh. Well, my brain is where all of that information is stored. And when I think about the world we live in, that's very important. I wonder how other people's brains are working. If you look around today, there's a lot of stuff going on that isn't very good. It isn't good for you and me. It isn't good for the world. And after all, this is the only world we will ever have. If we don't take care of each other, we certainly won't be taking care of the world. And so we all need to put special time working on our brains, making ourselves become the smartest people we can be, and use our brains for good. There's a lot of stuff out there today that can mess our brains up. There are certain chemicals we can put in our bodies which are not good for us. There are certain statements people make, things people say that are pretty bad to say about other people. There are all kinds of different ideas out in the world, and it becomes pretty confusing for us kids, certainly, to figure out what is right and what is wrong. See, our brains, as we're growing up, have to work on learning what is good for us and what is bad. And there's a whole lot of that out there. We want you to learn the good, but we want you to learn about the bad things that can get you into trouble or can mess your life up or can mess people up. One of the things the world needs more of is a 4-letter word. Oh, I bet I know it. Well, show me how smart you are. L-O-V-E. Woo! He got that right, didn't he, kids? Love. Love makes the world go round. And if more people spent time being loving people, loving others, treating others with respect, even if you didn't like the way they look, the way they talk, or some of the things they may believe in, it doesn't mean you can't love them. If the world had more kids all over the world loving one another and respecting each other's differences, we would be in a lot better place than we are today. And we want you to remember, this world depends on all of us. That's all of you, and that's all of your adult parents and your brothers and sisters and grandmas and grandpas. Isn't that right, Papa? There it is. We depend on each other. This is a world that requires people to work awful hard at getting along with one another, even if we disagree. We should do so respectfully. There's a whole lot, kids, we could talk about. But today, we just want to talk to you about remembering, respecting, taking care of, and loving yourself enough to take care of, you know it, your brain, your brains. That's why Bookum brought up the idea about our brains. It sure is. Love yourself today. Give yourself a big hug. And here we are. Hug yourself right now and say, I love me. I love me. And have a good day loving the world we live in. For today, remember to subscribe, give us likes, but come back and see us again. Oh, we're just a iPhone or TV away from each of you. May the good Lord bless and keep you from today until we see you again. From Bookum, Shadricka, and Papa Pete. See you again.